Welcome back to our final edition of Long-Term Travel Tips. We're going to be talking about day-to-day tasks, the things that you have to do while you're on the road, even though it's not really a vacation experience. So first we're going to talk about how to do laundry. There are laundromats everywhere in the world, and they are, even though they're not always in the same language that you speak, they are pretty easy to use. And being able to do laundry so frequently also will help you pack lighter.
I would say keep a journal daily or every other day because you will forget some days of the trip that you may not want to, or you may want to recount it later on in some sort of book or memoir. I didn't do it, and I regret not doing it.
Long-term travel, you're going to want to cook a lot because buying meals every single time is going to get expensive. We lived on pasta and pesto most of the trip. We had pasta almost every single day.
Just find that snack or that small meal that you can take with you. It's portable, it's small, it's light, that you can have just at the drop of a hat.
Fixing stuff when things get broken, that can be a pretty big thing. Our tent pole snapped just like 2 months in, and so we had to be able to fix it. We also took a little sewing kit that I was able to sew some clothes back together whenever they would rip. Just black thread and a needle. Really keep it simple, keep it light.
Well, there'll be a couple times where you need to just sit down and discuss, if you're with someone else or by yourself, where you want to go and what you want to do next. These are conversations that need to happen from time to time. Plan out maybe your next month or two in advance.
That concludes our week of long-term travel tips. As we take more and more long-term trips, we will send out more and more tips as to how to deal and work around different problems.
Right.
What?
You said tips a bunch and then you said trips in there. It was a lot.
So that concludes our week on long-term travel tips. The more long-term trips that we take, we will send out more.
Is it?
So that concludes our week on long-term travel tips. The more travel that we... So this concludes our...
Oh, I got it.
No.
Yes, I got it.
I want to do it one more time.
All right.
So this concludes our week on long-term travel tips. The more we get out there and do long-term travel, the more advice that we're going to have and be able to compile into these videos for y'all. So stay tuned for that. That will come later this year. As for now, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Go check out our website, backtothepeacefulsea.com, where you'll find a lot of useful information.
Drop a like on the video, and if you have questions about long-term travel, I know you'll have a ton. Comment below and ask us. We really want to help you.
That's all for this week. We'll see you next week.
Back to the peaceful sea.